just gonna eat your biscuit.
I'm hungry.
Hi! Would you like to introduce yourself? This is Luiza. She's eating a biscuit. And today we're just gonna get ready on camera. Oh, we're gonna answer some questions too. Because we tried to do this years ago. Back in New Zealand, we tried to do the best friend tag, and the lighting was so bad. It was just awful. We filmed it at like midnight. Let's get ready. Do you lick it off? I can't do it.
Why?
I hate it.
Why?
I can't lick it off. I just hate it.
Because you're eating dry skin.
Yeah.
Your whole life, you're gonna be eating dead skin.
I know,
so
but
it might
like,
as well taste like blue bubble gum.
This is really strange. It's like an actual gel. Like, stick your finger in that. Just do it.
Oh, that's so exciting!
It's very strange.
The map view is nothing like that.
It's just so strange. It's like...
This is really strange. It always like breaks and falls. And
oh, I've had the like, was it called Instablur or something? No.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what
Yeah,
it's called. Instablur?
It's something like that.
Yeah.
It's like the silver one.
Yeah, I had that one. And I didn't think much of it, to be honest. But it is really strange.
Well, this was from the Body Shop outlet, so you got 2 of them for like £7. So I thought, why not?
I need to go to this outlet place. I love outlets.
It's
like
in Livingston. It's a dump.
Yeah, but it's got cheap shops. Right.
I've lived in Livingston for like 4 years, I can say that. I'm just kidding, the outlet's really good.
Are you ready for the first question? It says, how and when did we meet? I don't actually know the first time that we met.
I was reading Twilight.
That is I think that's one of the questions, well, I'll answer it now. My first impression of you. You were sat by yourself on a table, reading Twilight.
Give me a break, I was new to the school. I thought it was a good book. Well, I got told it was a good book, I got given the book, it was a gift. I got given Twilight, New Moon, and the other one that's called like, I don't know, Full Moon or something, Eclipse or something like that.
Yeah.
Something to do with moons.
I never
And
read
they were
any
shit.
of them. Oh. But it was around that time where everyone was reading it. But yeah, basically we met at school in year 10? Year 10. It was because I was in a different form class, wasn't I?
Yeah.
To the other friends that we had. The term friends used very lightly.
Friends.
And I used to come to their form class every lunch and like break, because I wasn't, and then you were in their form class and then you were like friends with them or something.
I know, and then there was like a massive petition to get you moved to a form class. And that petition, I mean, your mom just rang the school and said, just move her to that form class, please.
So in the next year I was in that form class.
Because we had like no classes together. It was
Yeah.
so sad.
Yeah, but we still never really had any classes together. We had like music together. Good old music class.
We were so good at it.
Anyway, second question is, what was your first impression?
Hold on.
So, I've told you my first impression of you. What was your first
What's
impression?
the order of this? Do we both answer the question? Or
Yeah.
is it just, there's no rules to this.
No,
is
we're
there?
just-
I get
we're
really
just
confused if there's
talking.
no rules.
We're just talking about our friendship. What's your favourite memory together? My most recent one
Shut up.
is when you got stuck in a pair of shorts at Primark yesterday.
That was really serious. The manager had to come and cut them off me.
They didn't.
That never happened. I got out at the end. I thought that was the end actually. I was so upset at the end. I thought this is it. I'm gonna have to live in these pair of shorts forever. They were fine to get in, couldn't get out. My favourite memory was when we started a band and we actually tried to recruit people. What was that website called?
Oh my god, I forgot about
We
that.
actually tried to recruit people.
No one replied to it though.
Because I think I remember there was like 3 bands trying to get formed in Wellington and none of them were in Greater Wellington. We tried though. That was quite good. We tried to make a band together.
Yeah, we went busking that time too.
That was really good. We basically made enough money to get a bus back home.
Yeah, we made enough money to get get the bus back.
I'm pretty sure we
Amazing.
got a Burger King actually.
We might have done actually, yeah.
Just the cheap stuff.
Oh yeah. Describe each other in one word.
Blonde.
Mexican. She's not Mexican, don't worry.
I don't even remember why we started. Was it somebody? I can't remember what it was. Somebody thought it was Mexican.
Someone thought
Somebody
you were
was
Mexican.
convinced I was Mexican. Like
Yeah.
he was like, it was a big conspiracy theory. I'm sure you're Mexican. You look you are Mexican, and I was like, no, I don't think so, mate. But it started that
But
way.
thanks.
But thanks. Was it John? Or it's John from the dance.
What?
John from the dance.
Oh my, Johnny from the dance.
John from the dance. We went to. Was it Johnny or John? I
It was
can't
Johnny,
remember.
I'm sure it was Johnny.
Johnny from the dance. If
Johnny
you're
from the
watching,
dance.
hi.
I wonder what he's up to.
We went to a dance and then for like how many months? This was back in a day where you can block people on your phone. It was so difficult. Anyway, Johnny
He
from the
spoke to you on
dance.
MSN, didn't he? I'm sure it was something like that.
No, he was texting me. Hey, this
Oh.
is Johnny from the dance all the time. Johnny from the dance. Just
Johnny from the
over
dance,
and
that was
over
just
and
his
over.
name. Johnny
From the
from the dance. Favourite inside joke? I'm sure we answered this one in the other video that we did, which was probably about 10 years
We've
ago
got
now.
a few.
but-
We have a few.
I think my favourite, which you brought up yesterday, is the Fed cheaters.
Like, what would we tattoo on each other on just the two of us?
Oh yeah, we were watching Just Tattoo of Us, and we said if we'd go on it. I'd make you just get the Fed cheaters somewhere.
I think we'll both tattoo that on each other. The Fed Cheetahs, here's a little background. The Fed Cheetahs happened when we heard of, I think it was Steel Panther, and they
Yeah.
were like a rock band that was taking a piss out of other bands.
They
So
were
I
like
think-
they were like glam rock, weren't they? But it was like a
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah, the hair, everything was just...
A
They're
joke.
good, I like them, but still, we ended up thinking, you know, what could we do that is like the same, you know, if we were going to have a band, and I said, well, why don't you get Def Leppard, because we really like Pour Some Sugar on Me, that song, and I said, if you like swap the name about, so it ended up being the Fed, so like Fed is deaf, like backwards,
yeah.
and then cheetahs instead of leopard, 'cause it can't be plagiarizing people, you know.
No.
It's serious.
The next question was, what are our favourite band/musical artists? So you have to guess mine and I have to say yours.
Wait, I have to guess yours, and you have to guess mine.
Yep. I feel like we're
I know
not really
yours.
guessing.
No, I know yours. You like
Well, I don't.
you like the Main. You
Mhm.
like All Time Low. You like One Direction, Harry Styles, even though he's not released a single fucking song yet. But
He has.
she's convinced that she likes him.
There's one song.
What's it called?
The Sign of the Time. Harry Styles.
Is it?
Yeah.
Lots of really inappropriate rap and hip
There's
hop. like
there's
Lil
one
Wayne.
band. There's one band that I would class as like my favourite band, and you've not said it yet.
Oh, who are the druggies that sing about?
Yeah. I know exactly who you mean by just saying that.
The 1975, is that the one?
Yeah.
They sing about heroin and stuff. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
them. There you go.
Yeah.
Done.
I'm proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even like. For you, I would say like the Goo Goo Dolls, a Green Day, just because that was
on
like
camera. For God's sake.
You've just told everyone that I like One Direction.
I also, well, my favourite band. No, it's not difficult. My favourite artist is Tom Waits. My favourite
could've guessed that one.
My favourite band is probably, yeah, the Goo Goo Dolls,
Mhm.
definitely. Green Day and the Doors. But I also really love Bob Dylan and other stuff. And Bon Jovi.
Oh
Never
yeah.
gonna stop loving Bon Jovi. Would
Mhm.
you rather
Oh God.
have legs as long as your fingers or fingers as long as your legs?
Fingers as long as my legs, because sometimes I can't be bothered to like get out of bed or like move to do something. So if I had really long fingers, I wouldn't have to move as much.
I'd rather have legs as long as my fingers. Think about it.
You practically already have.
I would I would just need, what, I could probably, well, granted, I'd probably be in a wheelchair, but that'd be kind No, imagine having fingers as long as your legs. You wouldn't be able to do anything. What if you got to scratch your nose? You got to scratch your nose.
I want to spend my life not doing anything.
How are you gonna work?
I wouldn't need to work.
How are you gonna make a coffee? You gotta make a coffee. You've got fingers as long as your legs. Try and make a coffee. I dare you.
Well, no, it'd give me a reason to quit my job. Here's the question: do you have any nicknames for each other?
I'll let you do that one.
Go on.
Why me? Okay.
Tell me, what nicknames do we have for each other?
You're really bad and offensive and problematic. One time we watched the video, right? Well, we had watched, basically, we watched, you know that 15-year-old wants a baby? And she comes up, she's like, how's it go? My name is Victoria and I am 15 years old and I don't care what my mama said, I'm gonna have a baby. And she was on, what was it? What is it called? Is it Maury? Show? I don't know how to say it. If you know how to say it, sorry. Yeah. And then we found this one, and it was somebody taking the piss of it, and they're pretending to be like 12-year-olds that wanted to have babies, and they were called Shaquifalo and Chandelier, and it kind of became a joke, and we've got each other down as that on our phones, so that's it. It sounds like a really exciting story, but it's not really.
There was also another one.
Possum and Weasel?
Possum and Weasel, which was, remember the YouTube videos we did?
Mm.
Yeah, they're out there somewhere still.
No! I thought you deleted that.
No, I don't know how to get onto it. I have no idea what email address we use, what password
I thought it would have been under, oh no.
No, we've started an actual YouTube account. Like, of our own. So yeah, Weasel and Possum. What annoys me the most? And I'll say what annoys you the most.
There's quite a few things. You don't like when people watch you when you eat. Sit next to you when you're eating.
True.
You're close.
True.
If you're eating and someone's like that.
Yeah.
That looks nice.
Actually, no. That does really annoy me. I do really hate when people comment on what you're eating.
Yeah, I hate when I have to explain. I always feel bad when somebody, like if I'm making a microwavable meal at work and someone's like, that smells nice, and I'm like, no, I can't be bothered cooking. This is like Lidl's lasagna or something. And it's not going to be great, but I need to eat. So.
But it's like, it doesn't matter what other people are eating, just like don't comment on it, just leave them to it.
Even if they're being nice about it, I having to explain like, no, it's not going to be nice.
Yeah. That's one thing that's actually always annoyed me, is people commenting what you're eating. Or being like, when you're eating something, it's like, oh, I hate that so much, I don't know how you can eat that. And it's like, okay, good for you. Like, you
should offer them some. Do you want some?
Yeah, do you want some? This is a story to tell. Is that time... I think it was when we went out in Edinburgh.
Did we go out in Edinburgh?
Yeah, when I came over and visited when I was still in New Zealand. And someone, didn't they say, how do you know each other? How do you know each other? And our response to how do we know each other
He left.
is... Yeah, he was like, genuinely thought we were like making up some sort of weird story.
To try to get rid of him. We were trying to get rid of him.
We were, but also it's a true story. Would you like to start it off? How did we meet? Like, why we're still friends now?
When I'm Brazilian, she's English, and we met in New Zealand, in Wellington, where we went to school together. But now she lives back in England in Sheffield. I live in Scotland, and we met up to go to the club together. It was something like that, and he just looked at us, and I was like, and he was like, but you're Brazilian. I went, yeah, I'm Brazilian, but I moved to Scotland, and then I moved to New Zealand, where we met. And then I moved back to Scotland. And now she's back here with me. But she's in England, but she's visiting. Something like that.
Yeah.
And then he was just kind of like, walked away, and I went, it worked. And then Phoebe turned around and she went, I don't think he believed us. Well,
I'm okay with people not believing us.
it's fine, we go.
If you could go anywhere in the world together, where would you go? I feel like we'd go to like California or something.
That's what I was going to say. Would we go to like LA and New York and Miami? Yeah, definitely. Anywhere that we can just lie in a pink flamingo.
And then go shopping.
And then go shopping, exactly.
Would be...
We've not got that kind of money though, so we go on like Poor British people, holiday, Portugal, Benidorm, stuff like that.
I've never been to Benidorm.
I've never been to Benidorm, but that might be next on the list because it's cheap. This is why I don't like questions like, do we have any inside jokes? Everything is an inside joke.
That is true. Like, when we're focusing on makeup, we literally just do not say a word to each other.
Mm-hmm. It's difficult.
I'm trying to think about what lipstick I want to wear. I'll probably just put on the same one as yesterday.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to wear it nude.
Oh no.
I want to zoom in the cameras to see what we're just going for.
No one needs to see.
I feel for you. This happens to me all the time. But you didn't get it in a really bad place. I gotta be honest with you. It could have been worse.
Yeah, but it could have not happened.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know if you know this, but every time me and Callum have an argument, and like I'm close to storming out, I go, he's like, what are you gonna do? Are you just gonna leave me and like live on your own? I went, nah, I'll go live with Phoebe. That's like every argument is, I'll go live with Phoebe, because he says to me, you won't be able to live on your own. You were so, what's the word he used? I think he used high maintenance. Shit. I think he said high maintenance. He's talking shit. Here you go.
Thanks. No. Thanks, I really want your pencil shavings. Careful, put it in the bin.
I feel like you could be on Take Me Out and you'd be the pickiest person ever.
I would. I'd be like, what's your salary? How much you in a year?
That's what I'd say as well.
Mhm.
Like, there's the girls that always turn the light off as soon as they see the guy. I'm like, keep a girl. Because loads of girls switched it off to the guy that was the diamond guy that worked with diamonds, and everyone was like, oh, trying to switch the light back on. I could totally tell.
Never addressed that, did we? We're in our pajamas. It's nearly 6 o'clock and we're in pajamas. Still.
Looking good.
Okay.
Okay. Cheerio.
Cheerio.
Help me with my hair.
Okay.
I can't talk because my lips are still drying, so I'm like, I'm gonna talk you when your lips are dry and you're like, hey, can you make sure you don't make me laugh?
I'm just wearing normal lipstick, so I'm fine. I wish I had a PO box. I'd make you send me fan mail every day.